Hello and welcome to my presentation. Today I will be discussing the addition of exotic bananas to the Starbucks lineup as a blue ocean strategy to create a new market and a new item to be sold in the stores. Now, little known fact, but there are about 1,000 different kinds of bananas in the world. And bananas and coffee go together as co-crops. They are farmed together regularly, and bananas provide shade, mulch, and protection for the coffee plants. It's a symbiosis. Most small-scale coffee growers already grow bananas in their coffee fields, as they go very well together. Climates suited for one are suited for the other, so they have the same requirements as far as temperature, rainfall, that sort of thing. Little extra work is required of the grower if they also want to grow bananas. In fact, there might be less work because of the mulch and the soil quality that the bananas bring to the coffee fields. It's also a hedge against a poor crop if either the bananas or the coffee have a poor season. Current banana stats. Worldwide, the Cavendish banana dominates. That's the banana the yellow one you've had since you were a kid. Only 12% of bananas consumed are dessert bananas, which are the bananas I'm concerned with here. They range anywhere from being purple and tasting like ice cream to being red and tasting like honey. It's a wide world of bananas. Bananas are a high margin item. You can see from the graph on the right that the retailer pockets about 42% of a banana sold in a store. So there's money to be made there. And as I previously said, there are over 1,000 different kinds of bananas, so the varieties are nearly endless. So why would Starbucks want to introduce bananas? Well, I believe that these dessert bananas, these exotic specialty bananas, are an untapped market. Most people don't even know they exist. And if Starbucks put these bananas in front of them, I believe people would buy them. Having these bananas sold would increase the average ticket sale with a minimal store footprint and minimal training for employees. So there wouldn't be a bunch of equipment to buy. It wouldn't take up a huge amount of space in the stores. They just put them out, explain what they are, and I believe people would buy them. The young, affluent Starbucks customers are interested in exotic foods. There's a lot of overlap between what's called a foodie, a person who likes to try new and different foods, and the Starbucks customer as far as demographics go. Bananas are an on-the-go food, meaning you don't need to sit down with a knife and fork to eat a banana. You can have a banana in one hand and a latte in the other, and you're out the door. Bananas are good for you. Enough said. I mean, they're a healthy option to put in front of people. And bananas can be added to smoothies, so they could diversify their drink lineup while diversifying their food lineup. And most importantly, and this is what makes it a unique proposition, is the fact that Starbucks, I believe, is the only company who has the supply chain required to bring these exotic bananas to market. So let's talk about Starbucks supply chain. Starbucks sources from basically every corner of the world, barring Antarctica. They have beans coming from Australia, Asia, India, Africa, South America, Central America, North America. So adding bananas to the supply chain wouldn't be difficult. They have a close relationship with their growers. So convincing these people to grow these exotic bananas wouldn't be terribly difficult if Starbucks guaranteed to buy them. They have experience dealing with the challenge of sourcing from third world countries, and that's going to change country to country, but Starbucks has been doing it for decades now, and they've worked it out. They've ironed out the problems. They have experience moving produce where they previously moving, coffee cherries, coffee beans. They'd be moving bananas. And I feel that there's a lot of, it'll translate well. And Starbucks is involved from the farm to the retail. They have almost complete control over their supply chain. They have to simply because of the nature of where these items come from. In conclusion, I believe bananas and coffees are complementary crops so that the growers could be convinced to grow them readily. Exotic dessert bananas are rare or unheard of in the developed world, so that could, demand could be created and a market established. That's what makes it blue ocean, right? Is that we're looking beyond what is to what could be. It would increase the average ticket amount. If bananas sold for $2, a Starbucks customer is not going to blink at spending $2 on this neat new thing they've never tried before. Bananas are a high margin item. There's profit to be made there. It doesn't require special equipment or training in the store, so there's not a high expense on that end. It could be integrated into other products like the smoothies. Starbucks customers' demographics are similar to foodie demographics, so I believe there would be interest. In Starbucks supply chain, and this is the most important part, because I don't think anybody else could do this. Starbucks' supply chain is uniquely capable of meeting the challenge of bringing exotic bananas to the market. So I believe that these are options that Starbucks could put in place to tap into a new market and make things happen. Thank you for watching my presentation. These are my sources, and have a good day.